Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm ItGirl and this is my first ever episode of Sweet Talks. Okay, so what are Sweet Talks, you may be asking? Well, I'm hoping to start this new weekly type of video where I can just sit down, chat with you guys, let you know what's going on, just share some fun stuff that I found out about or that I've learned about, and just make it kind of a fun, open kind of conversation. So I hope that you guys will engage with me in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply, and let's just get started. First of all, have you noticed the new hair? I am loving this color. First of all, I love that it's just like one whole color instead of like what I had going on before. So before, my hair was like a darker brown and then it kind of like faded down to like almost like a reddish type brown. And it looked really cool like when I braided it or when I did certain styles with it, but I was just getting tired of it. So I decided to go with an all one color and I am loving it. Okay, so I am planning some more makeup videos for you guys. I am looking into trying new styles on how I film and edit my videos. So be sure to let me know what kind of videos that you're liking. Like if I post a new makeup video and you like the style, let me know if you like it or not. And I'll keep making more of them. I'm also wanting to try out a lot of different colors, so I'm kind of in the works of planning and creating new styles. I'm so excited to share it with you guys, so I have to stay tuned. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you can be notified when I upload a new video and you can check it out. Okay, I cannot be the only person that this happens to. I swear, like almost every time I start to munch on something, or even when I'm having like dinner or lunch, someone just asks me a question, whether it's like my husband or if I'm at work and someone's like, coming in and just asking me a question at work. I'm just like, really? Like, so I have to finish chewing and then I can talk to them, and it's really awkward. And share I want you to share an experience that you've had below, because I need some giggles, I need some laughs, I need to know I'm not the only one this happens to. So be sure to comment down below a story where this has happened to you. I need to know I'm not the only one. Speaking of Aladdin, well, my husband and I have watched the whole like Aladdin series lately, which just is like the 3 movies, which I didn't know there was 3 movies. I was actually really surprised. I was like, I thought there was only 2 movies, but no, there's 3. So not 4 that Pinky wanted to come up there. No, 3 movies. Yeah, you know, I'll say it made me feel really old watching the movies, just looking at like the quality of the movies and everything, and just like, wow, these came out a long time ago. But I actually got really inspired to do some sort of Aladdin themed makeup tutorial. So let me know in the description what your favorite character is, and maybe I'll attempt them. Okay, so a product that I've been loving lately is the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. I think I just have it in black. I think so. But anyways, I am loving this mascara. Not sponsored, by the way. I don't know if I said that already. But this mascara like literally just like lengthens and just like volumizes your eyelashes, makes them look fabulous. I am not wearing any eyelashes right now. This is actually just this mascara. I should have done like a little like before and after for you guys, but I've actually used this in one of my other makeup tutorials, and I don't know, I love this. Like, look at the brush. It's like not even like a, let's see if we can get that to focus. I don't even know if I can get that to focus, but look at this brush. It's like, it looks kind of clumpy on there, but it actually does not get clumpy on your eyelashes. And I just love it. Like, it makes my eyelashes just like flare and feel so fabulous. I am loving it right now. So, I got engaged, let's see, it was 2 years ago now. Yeah, because our engagement was like a little over a year before we actually got married. So it was probably about 2 years ago now. Anyways, so, we went, my husband now, we went on a vacation with his family to Treasure Island, Florida. If you've never been there, it's just like this really cute little beach town. You can look at it like on a map, and it's just like a little strip of land, literally, and it's like on the Gulf side of Florida. And yeah, we just went on a vacation with them for about a week. And my husband and I have been really into scuba diving for the past few years. We actually got certified together, and we've done a couple like little tiny like scuba dive trips together. And this was kind of like a little bit of a bigger trip for us because we were going to go diving with some of his family members. So we had planned the dive and everything, and this whole time like I had no idea that he was planning to do this. Okay, so he plans a scuba diving trip, and this should have been like the first sign for me. Our dive master, if you've never been scuba diving before, there's usually a dive master that will kind of tour you around like where you're scuba diving, and sometimes will like point out things for you to check out, and they're like more experienced and they've done that dive like multiple times, so they take tour groups. So this dive master brings along his GoPro, and he's like filming us and taking pictures, and I thought like, oh wow, like that's must have cost like so much, because normally something like that would cost a lot more money. So I asked him if he paid for this, and like, how much was it? He's like, oh, it was actually included in our scuba trip. And me, I'm just thinking like, wow, that is an amazing deal, like, because normally that costs a lot extra, like a lot more extra. So yeah, that should have been like a red flag, he's gonna be proposing. But no, I just thought it was so cool that, you know, we're gonna get footage, and there's gonna be like footage of us together underwater, and yeah. So we go on our dive, and usually the dives, you get 2 dives per trip. You do like one dive, and then you get like a little break with a little mini boat ride, and then you go on your second dive. And so we went on our first dive. It was a lot of fun. We saw like a reef shark, we saw lots of different fish, tons and tons of jellyfish, you guys. I'm so glad we had wetsuits on, because there was like so many jellyfish as we were going down and coming up, like literally like jellyfish all around us. And then we go on our second dive, same thing, lots of fish, lots of jellyfish. And partway through our second dive, all of a sudden, like, so kind of what would happen is our dive master would stop us every so often. That way he'd be able to show us like things that he found, or like if he wanted us to check out something, he'd be like, oh, like he'd like blow like I think he blew like a whistle. Yeah, I think he blew a whistle. So he'd blow a little whistle, we can hear it underwater. We'd look at him, and then he would be pointing somewhere so we can check it out. So he blew this whistle, so we all stopped, and I'm like, I look around because I'm like, okay, what is he pointing at? I look up at him, and he's just like looking at us, and I'm just like, okay, this is weird. So I look around again, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm just like, okay, this is really weird. So I look at my boyfriend at the time, and he's holding out a little sign, and I actually have the sign here, and it says, will you marry me? And then he flips it, and then it says yes, no. So yes, thumbs up, which thumbs up in diving means to go up, and no, pull out my regulator, which is basically like your oxygen. and but he's like flipping it so fast. I read this part, but I didn't read this part all the way, so I saw like the pull out my regulator part for some reason. So I'm like starting to like grab my regulator, but then he like flips it again, and then I realize, oh, he's saying like that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. So of course I give him a thumbs up, and I'm just like so excited. I'm so shocked. I'm just like, I just want to like scream because I'm so happy, but I'm underwater and I'm breathing, you know, with limited oxygen, so of course I'm not going to do that. So we give each other a hug, and we do some kisses underwater, and our dive master is there with his video camera, and so we got all that footage. It was really neat, and we took like a couple group pictures with the family members that had joined us, and it was just so fun. Like, it was like so awesome. We were probably about, I want to say like 60 feet underwater, and yeah, like that's my engagement story. And the funny thing is, he actually lost the sign. He had tucked it into his vest, and when we got back up, he realized he didn't have it anymore. So we didn't have the sign, and then when it was like maybe like a month or two later, the dive shop that we had done our tour with had contacted him. It was like, hey, we took another group there and we actually found your sign. So we were like shocked, and they actually mailed us our sign back, so we were really happy about that. Another really neat thing about this experience was that he is like not crafty at all, and he actually made a little ring box. Like, this is so cute. It's like these two shells that are put together, and then I don't know if I'm pretty sure he bought the shell like with a little clamp already, but he actually added in this little foam padding here for the ring, and I thought that was like so sweet, because instead of just having like traditional ring box, he actually took the time and DIY'd like a cute little ring box. So yeah, he put that in his vest, so he did keep that, and we were just so excited. Like, it was so fun, so much fun. If you've ever been scuba diving, it's so much fun. I definitely recommend everyone try it at least once. We actually went scuba diving for our wedding, destination wedding, so I'll be talking more about that in another Sweet Talk, so be sure to subscribe. That way you can see when that video comes up. It was a total shock, total surprise. We were just so happy, and yeah, really happy. And now we are married, and I will be sure to show you guys another Sweet Talks where I talk about our destination wedding, because it was so much fun. Okay, I had so much fun making this video for you guys. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you can see when I post new videos, and to catch any future Sweet Talks that I'm filming. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!